Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Beckett and I am Children and Youth Pastor at Godmanchester Baptist Church. The EBA have asked me to share with you my passion for children and youth ministry and the importance that there is on children and young people knowing about Jesus. As a Christian myself, I love and I know God as my Saviour, my Lord and as my friend. It's a most amazing privilege to be in relationship with God. And I want everyone to have that for themselves. My particular passion is that children and young people know God at a young age, while they're still children, while they're still young people. That as they grow and develop as people, as they learn who they are, as they grow up, that they will do that in the context of knowing Jesus as part of their lives and part of the world that they're in. You may or may not be aware that many Christians first make their commitment to God while they're still children and young people. Or they at least hear the message about God, that gospel message, while they're young. It's really important fact that churches and Christians still need to take on board that our role is to share the gospel message with children and young people. That they aren't there in church just to be endured or just to be entertained. But there's something more important than that. Parents have a key role when it comes to the faith of children and young people. Parents spend most time with children and young people. Their whole lives are there. That's where children and young people understand who they are within that household, within that family, with their parents. Parents are able to influence. They have the biggest influence on their children. Therefore, our ministry to families is crucial if we want children and young people to become lifelong disciples. Helping parents to be disciplers in the home is so important. At this time, with things being very different, one of the things we've done at Godmanchester Baptist Church is think about how we can support parents as they disciple their children and young people. One of the things we've done is each week we create a Pinterest board based around one of the characters in the Bible. And we encourage families to use that, look at the craft activities, look at the other things that are part of that board, learn about that person and answer the question, what can I learn about their relationship with God? And then when we gather together virtually with the children, we look at that and encourage them to share what they've learned at home with their families and teach their peers those things. Romans chapter 12, verse 1. Taken from the Message version, says, "So here's what I want you to do. God helping you take your everyday, ordinary life. Your sleeping, eating, going to work and walking around life and place it before God as an offering. Our worship and our Christian living should be worked out all the way through our life. It's not to be kept within the four walls of a church or maybe that 10-15 minutes of devotional time that we have in the morning. For parents, this is a great way to think about how they disciple their children as they think about what does it mean to worship each day, every day, in the everyday things of life. How do they worship as they live, as they do family life, as they eat, as they, in the chaos, in the busyness, in the food making, the clearing up, the tidying up. Where is worship within the midst of that? And families thinking about how they place that before God as an offering, as a worship to Him. It's never that easy. For parents, it's not an easy thing. But it is true that our children can learn faith that sticks for their whole life within that family household, within that context of being at home. Let's make it our priority to support parents and households in their mission in discipling children and young people. Here are some ways that you can pray today. That God will meet our children and young people and reveal Himself to them. That our children and young people will fall in love with Jesus, commit their lives to Him and decide to live for Him and grow in their relationship with Him each and every day. And that God would inspire and encourage parents as they disciple their children. God bless.